Jessica, thanks for your patience. First things first, no such thing as a good deal on the wrong vehicle. The Expedition you picked out, equipped just the way you said it had to be equipped, right? Right color?
I love it. It's beautiful.
We got the right vehicle. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, there'll be no surprises here. A couple things I want to remind you of. What did I tell you? What did I tell you you could do? If you found a vehicle just like this one somewhere else with the same benefits we offer, advertised for a lower price?
He told me I get 100% of the difference.
So you really can't pay too much, can you?
Yeah, but I still have to figure out where this vehicle's for me.
Okay. Well, you're going to get a 3-day test drive too, aren't you? Because what did I tell you could do during the first 3 days?
I can exchange it.
Bring a sucker back and exchange it. So this right here, Jessica, is going to be the most riskless purchase of your entire life, okay? Now, look, here's your opportunity. Here's what brought you in, an $8,800 discount. Love your vehicle, we'll buy it for $15,000. On top of that, $450 in tax savings because you're trading it into us. You're going to finance $61,000. You got 3 cash down amounts. The more cash you put down, the lower the payment, the fewer the finance charges, the quicker you pay it off, the quicker you can trade. Down here, short term, save a ton of money, pay it off sooner, trade faster. Longer term, more comfortable, more flexible. You can still get all the cool stuff you can up here, just do it in your own time frame. There's no prepayment penalty. Get a raise, get a bonus, win some money in the lottery, you can pay it off, there is no prepayment penalty. Question number 1, which cash down works best for you?
$7,000.
Okay. Save the most money, most comfortable, best of both worlds. Which one works best for you?
Do you want me to object?
Yes, I want you to object strenuously.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm probably not going to have that $7,000 for another week. I just
Okay, well that's not an objection. That's not an objection. That's
Okay.
that's a condition.
Okay, well, I'm not paying $1,183 a month for 60 months. Not on a Ford Expedition, sir. Not on a used one, maybe on a new one.
What you're telling me is the highest car payment anyone's ever showed you don't want to do?
Yes.
This is not shocking, okay? This happens every single day around here. All right? You can, you just don't want to. I get it. I get it. You know, actually, you're not going to pay $1,183 for this vehicle, okay? You're going to pay about... You're going to pay $1,076 for it. Okay? Now, you're probably saying, well, why am I showing you this number if that's going to be your real payment, right?
Right.
Okay, this payment right here is not for an Expedition. It's for an Expedition and a Highlander. Okay? You're paying for 2 vehicles up here. So we could do this one of 2 ways. All right? You tell me which way works best for you. A, you put down an additional $5,500 and your payment goes down to $1,076, or B, keep your money wherever it is and pay $1,183, which you'll quickly get used to. Which way works best for you?
Neither one. Why you only give me $15 for my trade? I just realized that.
Okay.
You know this is a 16 Toyota Highlander LEV6, and it only has 112,000 miles on it. I mean, they're going for what, 25 on Facebook Market? Why are you only giving me that?
Yeah, if there's one on Facebook Market for 25, it's going to be there for the rest of your life. All right. Look, we're not giving you anything for your vehicle. We're not a charitable institution. What we're doing is we are giving you exactly what the market says your vehicle is worth based on the make, year, model, trim level, condition, miles, okay? So that's what we're doing. Plus we're adding another $450 for you trading it in, all right? So if you don't want to put down any more money, live with $1,183, or, you know, I wouldn't want to do this. Would a payment of maybe $140, $150 less sound better to you?
That sounds great.
I can do a payment of $150 less, all right? However, here's what would happen. The leather you told me that was so important wouldn't be there anymore, okay? The heated and cooled seats wouldn't be there anymore. The massage seats wouldn't be there anymore. The power running boards wouldn't be there anymore. And you know what? I'm not going to do that to you. You picked out a vehicle that you love, and quite frankly, you can afford it. Make no mistake about it, and you do deserve it. And let's say it was $150 a month less, and you left here with a vehicle without all this stuff. That means you'd be giving up the vehicle of your dreams for a whopping $5 a day. You're not going to let $5 stand in the way of you taking delivery of this vehicle, are you? Say yeah. Say yeah.
Yeah.
It's still too much, Steve.
Yeah, I would. I mean, that means every time I get into my car, I'm thinking I just spent $5 on top of the gas that I'm going to put in this Joker. It's huge.
Oh yeah, make no mistake about that. Okay. All right. So you're buying a $61,000 vehicle. You're not paying $61,000, but that's what you're buying. And here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to write a check for $1,183 every single month, do you?
No.
You don't want to sign it.
That's almost my mortgage payment, Steve.
Okay, look, Jessica, I'm with you 100%. Again, we're running this every single day, and it's gotten worse because interest rates are at 15-year high, and automobiles are at all-time worldwide forever high. Okay? So we run into this every single day. Luckily, you're in a position where you can afford it, but you don't want to. I get it. Look, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to write a $1,183 check. You do not want to send it to the bank because if you're like most people, you think the bank's going to keep all that money, don't you?
This is my favorite one. I know where you're going.
You think
that's why they get their money is from all that interest. I'm paying on $61,000.
Oh yeah,
at 6.9%. Jesus
just
Christ,
awful. I'm telling you, I'm getting a headache thinking about it. But here's what everybody doesn't know. Well, everybody knows this vehicle, as cool as it is, it's going to depreciate, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's going to depreciate. But here's what most people don't know. Every time you stroke a check for a car payment, there's a savings element to it. A chunk of that money is coming back to you. Now, let's just take ourselves out 5 years. We've now made our 60th payment, Jessica. You bit the bullet, and by the way, it took you about 90 days to get used to this payment. All right? Then you made it like clockwork. You make your 60th. What comes back to you in the mail?
title.
Title, but it's not just any title. It's a free and clear title with only one name on it, and that is your name. Now, the question I've got for you, if you drive this $61,000 vehicle like you intend on driving it, you don't crash it, you don't trash it, but you use it like you intend on using it. Because it's used, which is smart, because a big part of the depreciation has already taken place, what do you think this $61,000 vehicle will be worth in 5 years?
If I take care of it, about 20 grand.
Got my phone on you?
No.
We'll do it the old-fashioned way. If we take $20,000, because here's the situation 5 years from now. You have a $20,000 asset, okay? You've got no car payment. You've got the dream payment. That's zero. But your asset is worth 20 grand. By the way, this acts just like a really valuable share of stock because you could trade it, couldn't you? You could sell it. You could borrow against it. Okay? But let's just see. Remember I told you that the bank wasn't going to keep all this money that you sent them? Let's see how much of it was coming back to you every single month. If we take $20,000 and we divide it by 60, zap that zero, 3, 18, 23, 3, that equals $333. Do you know what that 333 represents, Jessica?
My savings.
Every time you write a $1,183 check, 333 of it is heading right back to your title. Metaphorically speaking, it's coming right back from that bank. So you're not going to pay $1,183 for this vehicle. You're going to pay 05, you're going to pay $830 a month to drive it. You'll pay $1183 to own it, but $830 to drive it. I need your okay right there so I can get your vehicle ready for delivery.
All righty.
I just feel like that's my favorite clothes.
Say again?
That's my favorite clothes.
It's the single most...
I don't get to use it a lot here, though. I wish I could use it more.
As an F&I person, I'd be using it every single time because...
Warranty is a little bit different, but no, that's telling people that they're gonna have money in their pocket, especially giving them a value on it, and you got to draw the picture for them.
Oh yeah,
You do.
the graphics are perfect.
But this to me is the best because that means that they're not just paying a payment; they're saving.
Right.
They're actually investing in something.
Well, people don't think automobiles and trucks are investments. They are. They're an investment in transportation. Okay? Is it going to be worth more than I paid for it? Probably not. 95% of the time it's not going to be. But I'm also getting to use it for 5 years. It doesn't turn to dust when I make the last payment. There is value there. So, what did I do with Jessica? I used the negative equity. I treated it as a complaint. I used the kinder, gentler takeaway. I used the reduced to the ridiculous, and I used everything I know.
Benefits, I think you did too.
I did not use what Vinny used. I didn't use the benefits the dealership offers, which was a good one. I tried to set it up by going, you can't pay too much, you can't get stuck with the wrong vehicle, because the less risk the customer feels when they're buying a vehicle, the more likely they are to buy that vehicle. Okay? All right, Jessica. I'm not going to put you on camera, but I want you to present and close.